NBC6 News at 6 starts right now.
First at 6, be on the lookout for suicide bombers. That warning from the FBI in a weekly memo to law enforcement agencies across the United States. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jackie Nespro.
And I'm Tony Segreto. Now, the warning was issued as an Israeli counterterrorism expert, a person well-known, versed in suicide bombing threats, is in South Florida training our officers. Jaylene Rodriguez spoke to him today and joins us now from the newsroom with much more. Jaylene?
Well, for the past 2 days, law enforcement officials right here in South Florida have gone an inside look at suicide bombers by one of the world's leading experts. It wasn't only law enforcement officials who attended. There were representatives from local hotels and others in the business community. Because, as this expert tells us, everyone needs to be on the lookout. In the Mideast, suicide bombings are almost a daily reality. Henry Morgenstern knows. He lived in Israel for 20 years.
And worrying about children, worrying about buses, worrying about teenagers going to clubs.
The advisory the FBI issued on Thursday doesn't come as a surprise for Morgenstern. He's in the business of counterterrorism. His company, based in Miami, trains law enforcement officials using hands-on experience. This volunteer acts as a suicide bomber, wearing a make-believe explosive vest.
The forces here are doing a great job, but in Israel they've suffered through these attacks for years, and they have experience that we can bring forth, and I think that can help. The forces here can learn from Israeli mistakes that were made in the past and improve their own performance.
Tal Hanan, who does not want to be recognized, is a counterterrorism expert. He's with the Israeli Special Forces. He says the public and those in the business sector in the United States need to be aware of suicide bombers as well.
What seems sometimes unimportant for an owner of a fertilizer shop, for example, if someone steals 50 pounds, the same 50 pounds can become explosives with the right treatment.
But Hanan says Americans should not panic, just be vigilant.
And I hope you'll never have to experience what we have experienced in Israel, here in the United States.
FBI and local law enforcement officials stress the advisory that was issued to be on the lookout for suicide bombers is in no way an indication that the U.S. is facing any heightened danger.